The Home Secretary has recently announced an additional £21 million or so to support the victims of child sexual abuse online. And he's quite right to do that. It is a growing problem. The numbers of children who are being abused online is growing at a very alarming and fast rate. So this is something the police nationally really need to take seriously, and government as well. So it's good to see that funding. Here in North Yorkshire, we have been doing a huge amount of work on this area of business for quite some time now. We have a young person strategy, which we published earlier in this year, and that has also the feedback from young people themselves talking about what they're concerned about. So I have a youth commission, and one of their top concerns that they've fed back to me is online safety. And so their experiences and what they need has been built into the youth strategy, and they have spoken directly with police officers so that police officers know how it feels if you're a young person and you're being targeted and threatened online. We also have things like Keep It to Your Selfie, which is a campaign around not sending explicit pictures of yourself to your friends or anybody who you might think is your friend, because you never know where those pictures will end up and in whose hands they will end up. So it's really important that people understand the risks and dangers of that type of activity. We also have invested in a 35-strong specialist team to deal with this type of abuse. And a lot of it is work on phones, mobile devices, all of those sort of things where, every day we interact with people in lots of different ways. And that team now, the digital forensics team, looks at about 350 different cases every month coming into that team. So that's quite a lot. And that's a mix between tablets and phones. So it's really important that the police are fully up to speed and can deal with that instantly. We're also about to invest in a new mobile unit, so when something happens, the specialist detectives will be able to go to people's homes and they will instantly be able to access the device that has been used and look at the information on that to try and speed up the whole process as well. So this is a real area of growing business. I think it's also really important that people understand where the threats are nowadays. There is, you sort of a fairly sort of traditional view, if you like, of the paedophile in the Mac and the dirty old man, and the world is very different to that nowadays. And those people are sat in computers, not just here in this country, but all over the world, targeting our young people. So it's really, really important that parents and carers and young people themselves understand how they can keep themselves safe online. So if you want some help and support, there's an agency called CEOP,